Hello students, welcome to Future Doctor NEET Academy. Today I am going to solve 7 problems in structure of atom. So let us see the first question. See the first question. Okay, the energies E1 and E2 of two radiations are 25 electron volt and 50 electron volt respectively. The relation between their wavelength lambda 1 and lambda 2 will be. Okay, so you know that there's a relation between energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. So you know that formula. What's the formula? Beginning, you know that. So E is equal to what? E is equal to what? E is equal to h nu, no? E is equal to h nu. Understood? Nu nothing but C by lambda. C by lambda. You know that. Understood? Right. Okay. Anyhow, energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. Isn't it? Energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. Then only. So here for first energy I consider it's a E1. So E1 is equal to 1 by lambda 1. I consider like this. Here two energies are given. No. Okay. Like we say here. E2 is equal to 1 by lambda 2. Understood? Right. Then here you just substitute. We have to relate wavelength only, lambda 1 and lambda 2 only. So energy is given. No, this is nothing but here 25. Here we can put 25. It is equal to 1 by lambda 1. Understood? Okay. Then another one is 50. So 50 is equal to 1 by lambda 2. Understood? So we have to relate. Okay, what's the relation between lambda 1 and lambda 2? So yeah, this is the first equation, this is the second equation. Yes, just divide equation number 1 by 2. So what happened here? Equation number 1. So it will be what? 25 by 50. So if you divide, we get what? So this also 1 by lambda 1 by 1 by lambda 2. It will be what? Just quite opposite. No, so it will be reciprocal. Lambda 2 by lambda 1. Understood? Okay. So yeah, just that 1 by 2. Understood? So here you can write this is what? 1 by 2, which is equal to lambda 2 by lambda 1. You just cross multiplication. So lambda 1 is equal to 2 lambda 2. So lambda 1 is equal to 2 lambda. Therefore, you can write what? So lambda, you just cross multiplication. Lambda 1 is equal to 2 lambda 2. Understood? Okay. Just option B is the correct one. Lambda 1 is equal to 2 lambda 2. That's the relation between these two. Understood? So option B is the correct one. Are you following? Understood? Right. Next one. This one, just remember, there's a relation between energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. This, if you know, means you can able to solve them. Next one. What is the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated with the following set of quantum numbers? N is equal to 3, L is equal to 1, and M is equal to -1. Okay. So N is equal to 3 means what? Immediately it's a principal quantum number. Immediately put 3. L is equal to 1 means I told you here. L is equal to. This is all you should memorize. L is equal to 0 means S orbital. L is equal to 1 means what? P orbital. L is equal to 2 means what? It's a d orbital. L is equal to 3 means what? It's a f orbital. Understood? Right. So L is equal to 1. No. So immediately we can say what? P orbital. Understood? Right. Are you following? This is principal quantum number. This is azimuthal quantum number. So then M is equal to -1. 3p orbitals means what? 3p orbitals mean it has three kinds of 3p orbitals. No, 3px, 3py, 3pz. So here what? Then only we can say what? M is equal to, this is what? This is -1. This is 0. This is +1. Understood? Okay. So first you should write like this. Now what they're asking means what's the maximum number of electron? Maximum electron that can be accommodated with the following set of quantum numbers: N is equal to 3, L is equal to 1, M is equal to -1 only. How many electrons they're asking? M is equal to -1. Okay. Suppose this is not given, ML is not given means we can simply say it has what? 6 electron. 3p. N is equal to 3. L is equal to 1 means we can say 6 electron. But M is equal to -1. They mention -1 means how many electron? We have here 2 electrons are there. Okay, that's the answer. Understood? Yep. Each and every orbital we know 2 electrons are there. No. So we have M is equal to -1 also 2 electron, M is equal to 0 also 2 electron, M is equal to +1 also 2 electron. So they mention no, M is equal to -1. Then only we have 2 electrons. Just so option D is the correct answer. Understood? Right. Next one. How many subcells are associated with N is equal to 4? Simply we have one formula is there. Okay. So how many subcell if you want to find means what's the formula? The formula will be N square. Simply you can say N square means what? 4 square. N is equal to 4 square. 4 square means what? 16. Understood? Right? 16. Yeah, on formula method. Or we can say N is equal to 4. No, N is equal to 4 means what? It's a nucleus. K shell. L shell. Okay, K element. Understood? Okay, that this is here. N is equal to 1 means here what are the orbitals are present? Here S orbital only is present. Understood? S and P orbitals is present. Following here S orbital as well as P orbital as well as D orbital is present. Last one, S orbital, P orbital, D orbital as well as F orbital is also present. Okay. S, S means, S means maximum how many orbital? Here S means we have only one orbital. Number of orbitals, number of orbital, you must know each and every. In S orbital means we have only one orbital. P orbitals we have, I told you, three P orbital, Px, Py, Pz. So P orbitals we have, three P orbitals will be there. D means what? We have 5. Just remember, odd number 1, 3, 5, 7. F means how many orbitals are there? In F orbital we have 7. Understood? Okay. So here, that just add all this. If n is equal to 4, S orbital, P orbital, D orbital, F orbital, all are present. So you just, they're asking about how many subshells. Orbitals, nothing but other name for orbitals called subshells. How many subshells are there? Okay. So if you add all this, we can get what? If you add all this, we get what? We get 16. Understood? So this also one method. This also another method to find out. Understood? Right. Simple method. Hence, if n is equal to 3 means 3 square. N is equal to 2 means 2 square. Simply again. Okay. This formula method. Next one. If an electron has spin quantum number 1 plus 1 by 2 and magnetic quantum number minus 1, it cannot be present in dash orbital. That's a question. Okay. See, it cannot be now. M is equal to 0. M is equal to 0 means what? S orbital, isn't it? But M is equal to magnetic quantum number minus 1 is given. It cannot be means M value is 0 means it can be, but M is equal to minus 1 no. So all are having M value. P orbitals also M value. F are also M value. D orbitals also M value. But here M is equal to 0. So answer D is the correct option. Okay. For S orbital, M will be what? 0. Understood? Okay. Then only I put this one. Understood? Right. Next one. The number of 2p electrons having spin quantum number S is equal to plus of. Okay. Okay. Number of 2p electrons having spin quantum number. Suppose 2p means how many orbitals? 2p means what? 2p means 2px and 2py and 2pz. You know that, isn't it? 2px is there. Understood? 2py is there. Then 2pz is there. Understood? Understood? Okay. But each and every orbitals we have how many electrons? We have 2 electrons are there, isn't it? Each and every orbitals we have 2 electrons are there. Understood? Okay. Suppose if you take one orbital, one electron revolves in clockwise means another electron revolves in anti-clockwise direction. Understood? So if it revolves clockwise means I put S is equal to plus of. If it revolves anti-clockwise means S is equal to minus of. Understood? Here, now see the question. Here, so totally 6 electron, 3 electrons having, understood? Totally 6 electron, 3 electrons having what? S is equal to, for 3 electron, S is equal to plus of. Okay, another 3 electron, S is equal to what? Minus of. Understood? Minus of. This simple one. Minus. Okay. Yeah, totally, 6 electrons. The first 3 electrons having S is equal to plus of, another 3 electrons having S is equal to minus of. So now the question is what? How many electrons S is equal to plus of? So plus of means 3 is the answer. Understood? Okay. If you take one orbital, one electron revolves clockwise direction, another electron revolves anti-clockwise direction. So first electron we put S is equal to plus of means another electron we can put S is equal to minus of. Understood? Next one. See that if the speed of electron in Bohr's first orbit of hydrogen atom be x, then speed of electron in third orbit. Understood? The speed of electron and orbit, there's a relationship is there. What's the relationship means? Speed of electron, nothing but velocity of electron in nth orbit is equal to what? 2.188 into 10 power 8. Okay, 10 power 10 centimeter per second. Okay, right. By it's called what? N. Okay, so n is orbit number. So velocity and orbit number are inversely proportional. Okay, the speed of electron in first orbit. So for first orbit means, so it's a general that formula. So for first orbit, understood? First orbit. For first orbit, understood? For first orbit, that simply n is equal to 1. So we get what? So first orbit. So V1 is equal to what? 2.188 into 10 power 10. Sorry, 10 power. Okay, 10 power 10 centimeter inverse by first orbit. No, I put simply 1 here. First orbit. Okay, but speed of electron in Bohr's first orbit of hydrogen atom be x. This is considered as what? They consider what? They told what? X. Then the speed of electron in third orbit. Simply third orbit means this is for first orbit. No, for third orbit. Third orbit means so V3 third orbit. Okay, so same thing you can put 2.188 the 10 power 10 just understood by 3. Okay, so here instead of 2.88 in 10 power 8, instead of this we can put x. No, so it will be x. Instead of this, just compare. Instead of this we can put x by 3, so it will be x by 3. Understood? You following? Okay, so answer is what? B is a option, correct one. Understood? Okay, simply just remember, don't worry about this value. At least what's the relation between velocity and orbit number. They are all inversely proportional. Understood? Okay. This is considered as x. So instead of instead of this number, I put x. So x by 3. Understood? Third orbit only they are asking. So answer B is the correct one. Next one. Seventh one. See, simple one. Radius of hydrogen atom in the ground state is 0.53 angstrom. Okay. So we have one formula for that. No, what's the formula? Radius of electrons in the nth orbit. Nth orbit is equal to what? 0.53. Understood? N square by z. That or not? Angstrom. It's a formula. Actually, textbook 0.529 is given. Okay. So 0.53. Also we can take. Okay. This is angstrom. Then radius of hydrogen for hydrogen atom. You can tell. For hydrogen atom. For hydrogen atom. That for hydrogen atom, atomic z is called atomic number 1. For hydrogen atom, electron, orbit. Electron is present first orbit. For hydrogen atom, n is also 1, z is also 1. So we get what? For hydrogen atom, that what it will be? It's given. Already it's given in the question itself. So okay. Then similarly, the radius of lithium 2 plus ion for that for lithium 2 plus ion. So radius will be, this is a question they're asking. Okay. Radius of lithium 2 plus ion in a similar state. Same state means it's also ground state. Ground state means n. Okay. Yeah, 0.53 into 1 square. N is equal to 1. Understood? Okay. So over here lithium 3 electrons. That after loss of 2 electron, it will be only one electron. That electron is present. It is present in what? The first cell or similar state is given. So ground state by z is what? For lithium, z value is 3. So if you put like this, so it will be approximately what? 0.53 by 3. Approximately will be what? 0.17 angstrom will be there. Okay. So 0.17 angstrom. Understood? Right. Understood? This is called angstrom. Okay. So option A is the correct one. Understood? Are you following? Okay. So all the formulas you just remember. So I said only easiest question. Okay. So first remember the formula, especially quantum numbers, very very important. Okay. So now the remaining. I think the structure of atoms again one. No. So next three clarifications I am going to take one more lessons in 11th standard. Okay. Okay. Thank you, students.